Rejected U.S. President Donald Trump's designation of the country as a country of particular concern over alleged religious persecution, with President Tinubu insisting that religious freedom is central to the nation's identity. The U.S. label followed reports of attacks on Christians, with Trump warning of aid cuts and possible military action. Nigerian officials stressed that insecurity affects all faiths and stems from complex local conflicts, not targeted persecution. I still have here with me Dr. Adeni Ojikutu and, of course, Akade Ladendi. Now, Dr. Ojikutu, quickly, President Tinubu insisting that religious freedom is part of Nigeria's identity, but how assertive is that when viewed through the lens of interreligious tensions, from your perspective?
Basically, Nigerians are religiously tolerant people, most especially when you look down south. You see that you see a family whereby you see the father that is a Muslim, you see the wife that is a Christian, the children can split. If they are a family of maybe 6, 2 children can be Christians, 2 can be Muslim, and vice versa. So what that means is that we are religiously tolerant people. Right. And the challenge that Nigeria is facing right now is basically multidimensional. So it cannot be dumped or dropped at the dockyard of religion or ethnic cleansing or religion, induced. It is a multidimensional. It is, a lot of people will come up and say, okay, these are the reasons. However, we know that these crimes are being committed, people are being, killed, things are happening. We're here March, we're here August, talking about even the farmers' elders. To say that the challenges that we are facing in Nigeria, farmers' elders clashes, is different from what is happening in Borno. Okay. It's different from what is happening in Zamfara. That is different from what is happening in the Plateau and Kwara and Taraba, because they are multidimensional. So you cannot just come and drop it on the step of religion. Say it's a religious crisis, however, or religiously induced. To this extent, what the call by President Donald Trump is that, number one, Nigeria is a suffering nation. Nigeria is not a strong country. So I know that there are diplomatic solutions to that. To this, But my take is that going forward, it should be a clarion call for all of us as Nigerians. To wake up. To wake up. The service chiefs should know that this is a critical time that they need to deliver, and the government. There are social solutions. You know that I'm not just talking about military solutions. Don't go too further, because we're still on the subject matter. I don't want you to burn all your arsenal right now. Kayode, very quickly, the U.S. president threatening to invade Nigeria under the guise of protecting Christians has been the most talked about on global scene. Now, looking at history, no African invasion has been palatable in most cases. They leave them rather worse. Now, how should Nigeria approach this proactively to ease the tension?
Okay, so I think those are some of the things that has now gotten our attention. Initially, we would have looked at it that Trump has started with his ranting again. However, for the fact that it has gotten to the issue that he's trying to tell us, don't ignore me. You need to have a meeting with me. And I'm living by what, exactly, he's a very strong negotiator. And so looking at what Boala had said, I don't know, I believe he has the command of the presidency to say that President Tinubu and President Trump will meet very soon. My master's degree is in public and international affairs, so I understand how hegemons operate. I know how they try to get attention, because there have been so many moves by Nigeria that America is watching that, are you still my ally? Are you still one of us? Nobody can tell me that there's no political undertone to this move. It's because America should do serious intelligence to know that the people that are killing people in the Southeast are not Muslims. Do you understand? The ESN guys, I still have a friend who has been writing a whole lot against the protest by Showore, that, hey, how dare you, what happened to my brother that was killed? He was a magistrate. What happened to all kinds of killings that has no religious anti-Christian thing? So do not turn blind eye. If you want to assist us with our security, hey, come over. Don't threaten us. Don't threaten to invade us and want to polarize us. This has a strong, political undertone. I have no apology to say that. And I think he has gotten the attention he wanted. You know, Trump is trending now. You know, most of the places he's getting to, he seems to be having its way. So it's okay if President Tinubu meets him, but that invasion is totally condemnable. We shouldn't just disregard it. We should take it seriously and also give him a strong language.
Thank you very much.
That we are a sovereign nation.
This is a bit off the cuff for me, right? When all of this was happening, Great Britain was rather overly, unbelievably silent. And Great Britain is also our ally. We have fantastic relationships with them. They wouldn't say they've not enjoyed some very fantastic, inflow of tuition fees from our students who go to study in their country. They've enjoyed that as well. They've enjoyed some level of, beautiful artifacts from Nigeria that are still resting in the museum.
Even the American.
Holding revenue, of course. And it's just so unbelievable that Britain is just quiet, unbelievably quiet. And what exactly is happening here? I mean, for Trump to drop all those kind of threats against a sovereign nation like Nigeria, I mean, there are so many interests vested in this country with those doing business as well. Would this not chase away investors? Because why is it that when Nigeria has already started making progress, gradually our Naira is beginning to appreciate, everything's beginning to look good, and look at this threat here. What's going on?
Let me tell you, Nigeria is not just strong locally. Being Nigerians in Nigeria, Nigerians are widely traveled, and they are highly successful professionals, even in America. So to this end, President Trump too will understand. You can see how agog the internet has been, since he said this. So let me tell you, going forward,
they will settle this.
It will be settled diplomatically. What I want
it to be settled because some of us who have decided to stay back in Nigeria, we need to have the calm atmosphere to work to.
The president needs to, announce the ambassadors. We need professionals to handle this situation. Let the people that are, diplomats get the American engaged. And these are just things that they will settle on,
I like
this is very key.
Quickly.
What he said is very key.
It's
high time, whatever it is, let it turn out to be good. Let the president be more decisive. Let the military be more decisive. A criminal is a criminal. Whatever religion he puts on his tag, it doesn't matter.
No more sugarcoating.
The president should do the needful. The president should see this as a motivation and not a threat.
As a motivation and not a threat.
As a clarion call for performance.
Fantastic. Finally, this evening, a federal high court in Abuja has